For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 10 of Season 5 in the Career Mode RTG. We start with arguably the biggest game of the entire series to this point. Bayern Munich in the Champions League. It's going to be an absolutely massive game. Not sure what signings they have made in this series so far, so we'll wait and see what their starting lineup looks like. We follow that up with a game against Norwich, away from home in the Premier League a week later, or a few days later, and then a week after that, we face Liverpool in the Premier League on the Sunday back at the Abbey after travelling to Carrow Road the previous week. So we're at home against Munich, away against Norwich, and at home against Liverpool. Two big games actually. Liverpool at home is pretty big too, but this Bayern one, probably the biggest. So we'll have to wait and see how we get on. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Earlier on this afternoon, episode number 1 of the brand new Napoli career mode went live on the channel. Make sure you check that video out too as well today. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on this game against Bayern. They can play in their red kit, that's fine, that's not a problem. Unfortunately, nobody in my starting 11 other than the goalkeeper is fully fit, but I'll still start the majority of those players, make a couple of tweaks and hope that we can get a decent result. A couple of changes to the starting lineup. Mbappe starting on the left hand side of midfield, Eric Dyer's in at holding mid and Jerome Roussillon is in at left back. Other than that, the side looks as you would expect it to. Obviously Renato Sanchez playing against his former team for the first time with us. Lewandowski's starting. They've got Coutinho there as well, I just saw. Wait and see for the graphic to come up so we can see their full starting lineup. Douglas Costa starting too. So Bayern not taking us lightly. We are top of the group, of course, by 2 points. Neuer, Aurier, Hummels, Boateng, Badstuber, Balanta, Kimmich. Is that a 3? What formation is that? No, it's a 4-3-3. They're playing Balanta at holding mid. Coutinho and Kimmich in the midfield with Muller wide right, Douglas Costa wide left, and Lewandowski up top. As we said, we are top of the group by 2 points, but should Bayern beat me, then they'll go back above me. So I'd very much like to avoid defeat, although with a Bayern side this strong, I would be happy with a point. Balanta. Mbappe's got the pace to get there, but his tackle's only gone as far as Coutinho gets it back to Balanta. Around the corner there to Thomas Muller. Across here to Felipe Coutinho. And a wonderful block from Kieran Trippier to stop them from having a shot on target and potentially taking the lead. You can see the space there. It was on target and wow, that's a world-class block from Kieran Trippier. Corner to come in from Douglas Costa. Oh, it's towards the edge of the box. Something from the training ground. Jerome Boateng. Oh, God, it's going to drop to Muller. Jerome Boateng tried the volley on the edge of the box. Douglas Costa getting involved in the woodwork. In the box now. I don't know why I said in the woodwork. In the box, but thankfully, the shot straight at Aidan Watson. Bayern on the front foot to start off with. Causing me all sorts of problems as well as I'm trying to throw that out. And it's their throw-in as well. If they take the lead here, I'll be pretty disappointed in myself. Here's Thomas Muller. Back to Holder Badstuber. Surprised that he's still in the starting lineup here at Bayern, to be honest. Coutinho flicks that on and Balanta's there with the header, but again, straight at Watson. I'll take my time now, make sure I make the right pass out. Coutinho out to Muller. In there to Kimmich. Stop the return ball, but now Kimmich has got some space to run into here, and he's turned well there, but thankfully for me, played the wrong pass, but Douglas Costa's come away with the ball. It's going to drop again to Kimmich, and he scores. Buries it in the bottom corner. Thought the danger had gone when we were able to tackle Douglas Costa there, but unfortunately, it dropped straight back to Joshua, and he's buried it in the bottom corner, and Bayern Munich lead by a goal to nil. They have been on top for the entirety of those opening 24 minutes, so it's no real surprise, but still disappointed to have gone behind. We'll just have to get into their half, which we've now actually been able to do, and then start creating opportunities on goal, which actually we might be able to do immediately here if I can get that round there to Navarrete. Oh! Immediately we equalise. Our very first shot of the game. I just went silent there. I was like, just make sure you score. Make sure you score. Lovely pass by Morata. Navarrete. Tidy little finish. Well, they battered me and went 1-0 up, and we've immediately fired back. 1-1. Mbappe up against Aurier. Oh, Aurier, well, actually doesn't come out on top. I was about to say Aurier comes out on top, but we've still got possession, so it's all right. Get that out there to Weiser, and there's space out wide here. A lot of space for Kieran Trippier. Unfortunately, Weiser didn't make the run I was hoping he would. Dyer to Renato. Out there to Mbappe. I'll quickly get it to Morata, who's just given the defender there a little nudge. And Navarrete's in. And a good save down low by Manuel Neuer. Cross to come in from the corner. And the keeper does much better with that one. Although it wasn't that bad a save, I guess, from the first effort. Weissel will try a shot from distance, but that's not going to dip in time, unfortunately. 1-1 with 7 minutes to go till half-time. Costa into the middle to Kimmich, quickly to Lewandowski. Nice tackle by Bennett, but Coutinho picks up the loose ball and Elliot Bennett puts in a second well-timed tackle. And actually, Weiss has gone here, and there's a little bit of space to run into, although I'm running out of stamina, actually. Get that quickly into Morata. Got himself 1 assist already, but Dyer could get himself another here. We found Navarrete, the shot across goal, but it's not going to find that far top corner. That's what it was aiming for. Didn't really have much other option there other than to try and catch the keeper up by going across goal. Just couldn't quite keep it down. That is only just over the top of the bar. Still 1-1. Here's Serge Aurier. Turns well. And with him, trying to put the tackle in, but he's just twisting and turning away. And Lewandowski's got support here. And Vidal, who's just on the pitch, could not have kicked that further over the bar if he tried. And Coutinho is not happy with him whatsoever. Did Coutinho make a good run? Oh, he could have slotted him in, maybe. Wasn't the easiest of options. I think Coutinho reacted a little bit too angrily there to his teammate. You can't blame Vidal for having a crack from the edge of the box when an opportunity like that presents itself. He was rather irate there. Balanta tackles me in the middle rather nicely and gets the ball away from Eric Dyer. Just under half an hour to go here. We're still holding them level at the minute, but as was the case in the first half, it has been very Bayern dominant so far. But do we go back this way? Perhaps was meant for Renato Sanchez, but never mind. 25 minutes to go. Renato to Dyer. Mbappe's there. Oh, I was going to look out wide left, but then suddenly realised that Mbappe is my wide left player. Dyer there into Morata though, and there's some space here for Zedos who's just come on. I'll hit it early. And it was destined for the top corner. So good save from Manuel Neuer to stop us from taking the lead here. Arturo Vidal gets it away with Coutinho there. This time he decides to pass to Coutinho. Last time he didn't. Perhaps that weighed on his mind a little bit. Douglas Costa is in behind here and obviously got the pace to get away from me. And that's a decent delivery too. But John Stones can head behind only for a Bayern Munich corner. 8.5 minutes to go. Corner to come in from Douglas Costa. They just brought on Gonzalo Higuain. Of course they... I mean, what can you say to that? John Stones and Renato Sanchez have got stuck on each other and it's hit John Stones in the face and gone in. Sanchez ducks underneath it when I'm trying to tell him to clear it and it just hits John Stones in the face and goes in. Right then. 2-1. This ball over the top from Mehdi Benatia, headed away by Trippier. We have minimal time remaining to get something from this game. And if we end up losing it, which we probably will, going to be pretty damned annoyed at the manner in which the game was lost. Get that across there to Morata. Look for the man out wide, but Arturo Vidal cuts it out. I fought so hard in this game to keep Bayern Munich out, and then something like that happens to gift them the lead. Oh, nice turn by Mbappe. Shot's deflected. Neuer can only tip it over. Probably could have caught that. If we score from the corner, then maybe. It's a little bit of EA aids going both ways. Dyer with a header. Neuer with an unbelievable save. Zedo's heads against the bar. Oh, Zano can't get the ball there and Muller gets it away from him. Zedos off the underside of the bar after Neuer makes a great save. I can't believe we haven't equalised there. Oh, and he's given that straight to Muller when I was looking for the man in the middle. Higuain across to Douglas Costa, and it looks like Bayern are just going to run the time down. We did stand a chance of getting an equaliser there. That makes it even more infuriating that we're going to lose the game in the manner that we have done. 2-1 to Bayern Munich because players got stuck on each other and it just hit him in the face and went into the back of his own net. I'm lost for words. That puts Bayern top of the group. Stade Liège 1, Benfica 5. So we're second in the group on 6 points. Bayern are top on 7. Benfica now have 4, and Stade Liège have lost all 3 of their games so far. Well then, Norwich up next in the Premier League. Hopefully that one goes more according to plan. McLaren, Paredes. Out wide here to Rico Henry. Go back in there to Paredes. To Renato. That's not Renato, is it? But never mind. Mikel Antonio work it back into the middle. Paredes have a snapshot from the edge of the box. Comfortable save for Ruddy, that. Bit of a camera save, really. Didn't need to dive that extravagantly to be able to get to that. But first chance of the game comes just after the 10th minute. And it was ours, so at least we're starting on the front foot here. He says as we're immediately back in our defensive third, but that wasn't really too much of a concern. I'd like to get myself a lead sooner rather than later, though. According to commentary, they've lost their last 4 straight Premier League games at Norwich. Although Manyisa comes very, very close to giving them the lead there. Great hit. Sanchez into Jamie McLaren. Rolls the defender nicely. Loftus-Cheek could look for Jamie McLaren again. He's in behind, but Ryan Bennett has done brilliantly to get the ball back again. Knocked that inside with Antonio, and it just rebounded off the defender. Loftus-Cheek, there's space there for Renato Sanchez, and there's space here for Nicola Greco. Hit it after the second, after his first touch. On the second touch, Olsen clears, but only as far as Henry. Down to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who fires it straight at Ruddy. The chances are coming thick and fast now, but we haven't yet found a way past John Ruddy. Oh, nice tackle. Renato forward there to Jamie McLaren, who was just onside. Ruben Loftus-Cheek's made the run, and he's going to get there and head wide. John Ruddy almost made a horrible error there. We did make a horrible error, we just didn't make him pay for it. Came out for that and got nowhere near it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek beat him to it, but just didn't get the angle on the header. We are all over Norwich here, but I need to get myself a goal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek into McLaren. Back there to Greco. The run of Renato Sanchez is good. There's Ruben Loftus-Cheek being heavily involved here. Into Jamie McLaren. Oh, and he fires off target. We must have had 7 or 8 chances already to take the lead here, but we can't score. Corner to come in for Norwich here. They've barely had any of the ball at 39% possession, Norwich City. God, Cooper can only punch that. And Closer's done well to get that back there to Gonzalez, who crosses in again, and we'll get this away. No, we won't get this away properly next time around. Bradley Halliday just hooks it out for a throw-in on the far side. I tell you what, if Norwich take the lead here before half-time, after we've destroyed them for the entirety of the first half but not been able to take the lead, that would sum up today's episode so very, very well. Renato Sanchez still can't get rid of it. This is Struggs right now. Malumbu's control lets him down, but he's got it back again. Cooper makes a smart save. Numerous chances at one end, and we can't score, and they're having a couple here right at the end of the half. Is that a goal kick? No, it's another corner. Pressure's on here for Norwich. Gonzalez to take. I have a wry little smile on my face because I can see them scoring, but thankfully they've missed the target. It'll be 0-0 at half-time, but surely it's only a matter of time before we take the lead in this game. Antonio into Bradley Halliday. Cross there to Renato. Bradley Halliday seems the most keen to get forward there, the right back. Maybe try 1-2 here. Jamie McLaren could go again, and he has. Feed him in, and I've got a number of options in the box to aim for. Question is, can we find any of them? Maybe. John Ruddy's come and punched that. Renato's got a bit of space. We'll let the shot fly, and it's over the top of the bar. Paredes into Renato Sanchez, who eventually takes a touch. Greco's got the run on the outside, but we'll actually try and use that as a decoy and feed in Jamie McLaren here, who can square it across, and surely... Why would you leave that? Oh my God! Lozano was dummied that for Antonio. Why? Just put it in the back of an empty net. Oh my word. If we don't win this game... I'm not having any luck in today's episode whatsoever. I pull the ball back across with an empty goal and he dummies it for a man on the far side of the box. What is going on today? I don't understand. Babacar tackles Davinson Sanchez, who's now gone down injured, and Kuma Babacar is in behind and he's turned well. I swear to God, if Norwich win this game by a 0-0, I will flip my shit. Sanchez into Lozano, quickly out wide to Jedos, who's come on, and hopefully those fresh legs will do us the world of good. And I get slightly lucky there across here to Jamie McLaren. It drops free to Lozano. Breathe a sigh of relief. Finally, Anthony Lozano decides he does actually want to try and score a goal. It's typical, isn't it, that I actually end up getting lucky with it dropping to Lozano. After all of the stuff that's gone against me in this game, and against Bayern Munich as well, Lozano fires that tops with 5 minutes to go. We're going to win this game, but that is no less than we deserve from this match. 1-0 Cambridge. Kuma Babacar into Serrero. They've got a man over here, and they've slotted him in. Thankfully for me, Gonzalez fires wide. That would have been just my luck, wouldn't it? To have gone 1-0 up and then immediately conceded 2 minutes before time. Lozano nods that down, and Murphy just manages to get it across here to Antonio. Can't quite get the pass off, but Murphy will keep the ball alive. And nice little back heel by McLaren there. Lozano spins well, and he's past the defender. That's a free kick. That should be a yellow card as well for Ryan Bandit. That is cynical, and it is going to be a booking. Right, now can we score from this free kick? It's in a decent position. Do we give it to Renato? Zedos has got better free kick stats. I'll give it to Zedos. Let's see what we can do here. Go on then. Put this into the back of the net. Oh, he actually might. Oh, unbelievable save from John Ruddy. Antonio gets... Oh, we got a penalty. Right, okay, good. I was going to say, Antonio spins on it and tries to drill it into the middle, and he's just been bumped. Was that Bennett as well? I think... No, it was Ivo Pinto. He just... Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a clear stonewall penalty. What a save from John Ruddy. This game has had everything. Renato Sanchez is going to step up and bury it just off the post and into the far side netting. I very nearly missed that. If it was 0-0 and I'd done that and missed. Oh. I tell you what, this episode is testing my patience. Cambridge 2, Norwich 0. We are going to get a win and 3 points in the Premier League and subject Norwich to a 5th straight league defeat, unfortunately for them. But we will go into the game against Liverpool being top of the league still. We were 2 points clear of Southampton, and depending on what their result has been on match day 9, we may be even further ahead, although there were teams with games in hand, if I remember correctly, behind us. We'll have to wait and see. Dominated the game. Absolutely dominated the game. 14 chances. Liverpool just beat Southampton. Alright, maybe we won't take Liverpool for granted. Well, we shouldn't take Liverpool for granted anyway, but they're not normally that good on career mode, Liverpool. But clearly they've just beaten the side that was second in the table, so we're going to have to be at our best. And so far this season, I haven't been at my best. We are 3 points clear at the top, with Spurs in second, Crystal Palace and Stoke there on 17, then Southampton and Liverpool on 16. Arsenal now out of the relegation zone. Middlesbrough, Watford and Newcastle in it. But City 13th, United 15th and Arsenal 16th. It's not how I expected this season to begin. Spurs up in second though, which is where you might expect them to be. But we'll have a quick train and then we will go... Well, no, we're at home, so we're not going to Anfield. We will stay at home and we'll face Liverpool at the Abbey Stadium. Can we get another win in the Premier League? Free kick for Liverpool. John Stones picked up a booking for the challenge and it's flicked on backwards by their number 6 there. I'm not too sure who it was. It might have been Thiago Williori. But there's Liverpool's first chance of the game. Liverpool just sat outside the Champions League positions as we saw prior to the game. So I'm expecting a pretty tough fixture. And to be fair, even though Liverpool have struggled overall in the season since we've been in the Premier League, in fact, even when we weren't in the Premier League, they weren't necessarily doing that well. I've always played, well, not necessarily played badly, but I've always struggled to get a result against them. So, space there for Greco, though. So, I'm expecting another difficult game. As always, I'll drill this into the middle, and we'll float it into the middle at the second attempt. Renato Sanchez! Missed the target! How have you done that? Oh, my God. How have you headed that over? I'm not having much luck in front of goal today, am I? Never it. Out wide to Greco, quickly forward to Morata, drop the shoulder on the defender and turn inside and finesse it tops. Finesse it over the stand. Is Kent, Liverpool on the counter-attack. Not strong enough to hold off Elliot Bennett though. Renato Sanchez around the corner there to Kieran Gibbs. Squeezes it to Greco, who will squeeze it to Morata, who will squeeze it to Navarrete, who might not need the man on the far side, but will use him anyway. And Weiser. Why has he used his left foot? I've only just noticed that they've got Shane Hamilton in goal. Our former keeper. But why has Weiser used his left foot? In a similar position earlier on this season, he scored a wonderfully slotted home, right-footed, low-driven effort. And that time, he just put his left foot straight through it and kicked it straight at the keeper. That was frustrating. Anyway, not, I guess, as frustrating as your former keeper making a great save against you, but Nicola Greco fires just wide. This game is coming alive, but unfortunately we're going to have to take a break for half-time, so things might reset at the break, but maybe we might just be able to get ourselves a lead before then, although time is running out. Liverpool yet to have a shot on goal, or so it seems from the stats there. I don't remember them actually having an effort thinking about it either. Liverpool need to improve. Oh, nice footwork from Mitchell Weiser there to get past the defender. We've got Navarrete inside, and then Morata's making the run. And we've slotted him in. Alvaro Morata takes it in his stride well. Oh, it's a great save from Hamilton to stop us from taking the lead, but we still might. Stefan Savic heads that away. Greco gets it under control, and Emre Can runs off with it. What a save from Shane Hamilton. I was certain that I was about to celebrate with Morata there, and he's popped up with an incredible stop. Unfortunately, our former keeper is doing well here for Liverpool in keeping us out and stopping us from scoring. A draw would put us top of the table again. Tottenham actually went top on goal difference because we're playing obviously on the Sunday and they played on the Saturday. So we are at current second in the table. But as things stand, we will go back top with a point. But obviously 3 would be preferable. A free kick in a great position to try and take the lead. Now who do I give the free kick to? Paredes has okay stats with regards to curve as well, so I'll give it to him. And we'll try. I might not have put enough on that. Oh, I have! And Paredes has buried it. Cambridge 1, Liverpool 0. 15 or so minutes before the end of 10 minutes before the end of the game. 80-33 it said on the clock. Yes! It's about time we took the lead. It took us a while against Norwich. It's taken us a while against Liverpool. If the wall had jumped, they would have blocked that. But they decided against it. And into the top corner it goes. It's taken a while to get past Shane Hamilton. But finally we are in front. Renato. Forward there to Greco. Got the man running on the outside of me. Kieran Gibbs. And there is a couple of people in the box. One of which being Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's not going to reach him. Morata can bring this down. No, it was Ruben Loftus-Cheek there. It was Morata that was underneath it. I got them the wrong way round. There's the final whistle though as they leave a man on the floor injured. A late free kick from Paredes gives us all 3 points. Kind of a roller coaster of emotions in that episode, to be completely honest. Wow. That was so one-sided against Liverpool. Didn't expect that. Southampton lose again to West Brom. So we will still be top of the table by 3 points ahead of Tottenham at the end of today's episode. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. After that rather frustrating defeat against Bayern Munich, we now very much need to beat Standard Liège midweek to stand a chance of getting through to the knockout stages of the Champions League in our first season in Europe. And we will try and do that in tomorrow's video. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.